Hey guys, this is Misty 2001,
And this is FC7.
and today we're going to show you how to make coconut curry in nothing other than the Instant Pot. So you're going to need 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of butter for the rice, 1 medium onion, chopped, salt and pepper to taste, 1 red bell pepper, 2 tablespoons of garlic, minced, 1½ teaspoons of curry powder, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 13-ounce can of coconut milk, a half a cup of water, 6 boneless, skinless chicken breasts cut into 1-inch pieces, cooked rice for serving. So then you're going to want to chop the onion as fine as you can. Unless you like big chunks of onion, then you can do it bigger. But I'm not fond of big chunks of onion.
I don't like onion at all.
Yeah, the green pepper and the onion you can take out if you're not fond of onions or green peppers. That's just what I like. So, oh, and also before you add the onion and green pepper, you're going to want to add your 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. I don't believe you could see that inside the pot. So then cut off the outer parts of your red pepper, excuse me. Making sure to cut out the little white membranes inside of the red pepper, as you see me doing right there. So, as you saw when I was first cutting it up, a good idea to use when you're cutting up a green pepper is to just cut off the sides of the green pepper. Don't cut into the seeds, because then you'll have a lot more work on your hands. Unless you can find, unless you guys know a different way to cut up a green pepper, please leave it in the comments. Oh, there's a sesame oil. So then you're going to want to add your garlic. So yes, I suppose you can add the sesame oil when I did in the video. So then you're going to want to cut your chicken into 1-inch pieces. You can use a knife, but I like using a scissors. Of course, cutting off the fat's always good too.
Right.
You don't want to eat that stuff. It's kind of nasty.
Right. Not good.
So there's me cutting off the fat. If you do decide to use scissors, you're going to want to use a sharp scissors. Using a dull one is not fun.
No.
So then there I am cutting it into strips first before I cut them into chunks. So of course, cutting it directly into the Instant Pot's the easiest thing to do. But make sure you wash your chicken breast really, really well, because otherwise it's going to be really slimy. So saute all of that stuff for approximately 5 minutes, just until it's golden brown. Until your meat's golden brown and the onions, garlic, and green pepper are soft. So then add your curry powder. I like curry powder. What do you think? Is this a recipe that you would try? Minus the onions, garlic, and...
Yeah, minus the onions and everything. I would try it.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, you can take that out.
I'm not a fan of onions. So.
No, you're not. So then add your 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I like the squeeze kind because then you're left with quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't just find the squeeze kind. I didn't find the squeeze kind until just now.
Oh.
Like just this year.
Wow.
So then add your half a cup of water and your coconut milk. You're going to want to shake up your coconut milk can because the liquid will settle to the bottom and you will be left with solid stuff on the top.
Right.
So then stir it all together.
And this is while it's sauteing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then I don't believe I added salt and pepper in here, but this is the point before you put the lid on that you're going to want to add your salt and pepper. Unless you can also add salt and pepper at the end to make sure it's not so salty, because I have made the mistake in the past where I've added salt and then let it cook and then stirred it after it was done and it wasn't salty anyway. It turned out to be really, really salty. You're gonna want to cook it for an additional 5 minutes. It actually turns out perfect. Mm-hmm. Cook your rice while your coconut curry chicken is in the Instant Pot. If you want, you can add butter to the rice. I like to, so that's why I put butter for the rice in the ingredients. Also, before you vent the steam, you're going to want to let it sit for a little while.
Why is that?
Because otherwise the excess, the liquid in it will spurt up out through the holes that the steam go through. Yeah, I've made that mistake too. All over the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. So there's the coconut curry chicken. You can add cornstarch to thicken it up. As you're adding all of the ingredients to it, that's when you're going to want to add your cornstarch. For this recipe, I like it on the thinner side.
Yeah.
Because the sauce is amazing.
It looks amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Minus the onions and green peppers. Or red peppers, excuse me. So then you can top it with sesame seeds. That's typically what I do. So, despite all of the ingredients, it's actually a really easy recipe to put together. If you are interested, we did do a recipe, the same recipe on a stove as well.
Oh.
If you don't have an Instant Pot. If you'd like to, please leave me a comment and let us know what you think. And yes, please like and subscribe.
All right.
Have a great afternoon, guys.